The constant SOS signal. In the automobile industry, there has been a constant distress signal across the playing field to and for active sales managers. There is an urgent need for consistent and active sales training in order for our salespeople to achieve their highest potential possible for true success. This message has never changed. Facing the real problem. How many manager meetings have you been a part of, conducted, or even just sat through, discussing the need for active, consistent sales training? Over time, have you realized or felt that your managers are just agreeing with you to appease you? Realized or felt like they are only telling you what you want to hear? Seen any true long-term results? Seen your staff convincingly find every excuse not to train? Step back and look at the big picture. In all fairness to everyone, let's take a look at the bigger picture on why a larger percent of sales managers tend to fail at sales training. Most sales managers are put in charge mainly because they were good salespeople, not because they had great management skills. Many of them don't want to train because they simply just don't know how. To start with, they may not have been properly trained themselves. Consistent and routine training often fails due to sales managers running out of effective training material. Now, let's look at the facts about the real problems with our struggling salespeople. Most salespeople have less than 30 days of formal sales training. Many new salespeople are encouraged to shadow or copy the actions of poor salespeople. By doing so, they start learning bad habits from the beginning. 80% of salespeople are uncomfortable talking about money with customers. Negotiating gives them fear. Most newly hired salespeople have little to no prior sales experience. 75% of your current salespeople are underperformers. 50% of salespeople have no desire to become a superstar salesperson. They are content to making enough just to pay the bills and get by. Salespeople in general are afraid of using the phone as a sales tool and have no idea how to use it for prospecting. Salespeople are going to naturally choose the path of least resistance. They will never know the correct path to find their success unless we as managers can show them the map on how to. Bad communication and too many excuses. We are all guilty of allowing bad communication and the use of excuses to interfere with progress, particularly with sales training. I didn't know. No one told me. I have a customer. A dedicated focus group made up of sales professionals, trainers, and managers were gathered together. The group was asked to share their thoughts and experiences regarding the state of success in today's market based on auto sales. Their research and brainstorming over time drew the team away, with several glaring denominators in which individual successful dealerships share in common. In order to maintain true success, elite dealerships are able to establish and maintain each of the following components. A true commitment and dedication. The overall mentalities from successful management teams are: we are to train, rain or shine, through holidays and special circumstances, with no excuses. Successful people understand how easy it is to make excuses. Accountability measures. The elite dealerships usually have a non-negotiable commitment to active sales training, starting from the ownership and all the way down through the organization. If you are going to be accepted as a member of their management team, you have to be committed to making an active part of their sales training. Their managers are often put on check, truly being held accountable. The right training material. The elite dealerships have the right amount of training material. They possess the ability to move above and beyond basic training levels, with enough real situation training to last a specified amount of time. Together, each component aids in completing a formula for overall success. A committed and dedicated management staff. Adequate training materials following an accurate timeline. Sufficient and appropriate dealership resources for salespeople. Effective accountability measures for managers. Piecing it all together. Now that the true ideal components were established, the focus group wanted to design a program above current industry standards. An operating system that could be or do more of each of the following. An ultimate sales manager accountability tool. A superior team communication tool. A curriculum of detailed sales training material, spanning through a wide variety of topics, covering real-world situations. A thoroughly designed, master-planned, interactive, interchangeable, yearly training program. A complete sales manager's resource, support system, and training. An ultimate resource and support system for salespeople, above and beyond training at the dealership. An intense focus on how to not only hire, but also to retain salespeople, and much more. How 365 AST can help identify and solve problems. This program was designed to break through the common problem area barriers and to find solutions for the repetitive issues and everlasting problems we face in our industry. A few examples. How to effectively train your salespeople. Maintain the focus of your salespeople. Enforcing accountability. Improving communication. Team environment building. Sales manager training and support. An active year-round flexible training schedule. Having an adequate amount of effective training content. How to accurately forecast, mentor, and conduct performance reviews with your salespeople. How to hire salespeople and retain them. How to enhance your salespeople's untapped networking opportunities. Analyzing your salespeople's future potential. Solving the problem of how to train. Sales training for dummies. Whether your sales manager is experienced or completely new, everything is laid out in written format for the trainer. All the assigned trainer will need to do is 1. Log in. 2. Review the training schedule for the day. 3. Print the trainer's lesson plan. 4. Print the salesperson handout. The sales training is ready to start. Keeping the salesperson attention. We have designed the training classes to be short and effective. We feel the training classes are better kept to an average of 15 to 20 minutes. We want to avoid our classes turning into the voice of Charlie Brown's teacher. Your salesperson lesson handout. All your salespeople have to do is listen and follow along with the bullet points through the sales meetings. Your salespeople can also keep each handout lesson filed in succession for their own review at any time they choose. Solving the accountability issue. Authorized personnel will now have the ability to verify classes. Hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Know when and what classes have been taught, as well as who attended each and every class. Clear communication. Sales managers and trainers are required to log in to activate the start of each lesson. The activation will notify all required attendees for the class. Each individual salesperson will then have to check in through text. A report is then generated, keeping record of each class. This allows desired personnel to verify all attendance. All sales meetings can be scheduled or set on the fly. Additional messaging options can include reminders, marketing memos, daily inspirational quotes, and so on. This should help eliminate reasons to miss any training class. The idea is to have all of your salespeople available for the complete training process. Enhancing your dealership's team environment. Teams that play together do stay together. Our program involves weekly team exercises and activities designed to energize your dealership's overall atmosphere. Everything is at your desk manager's fingertips. Solving the issue of staying consistent, up to date, and on course, while allowing flexibility. We've designed a continuous, predetermined, designated training program throughout the 12-month calendar work year. Our training is designed to cover all subjects of training for any level throughout the working year. We process a strong commitment to maintaining our training content, keeping up with current times and our present culture. Though a lesson or course may be planned, your dealership's authorized personnel do have the ability to change your training timeline schedule to adjust to your current situation or times. Solving the training content problem. We have the curriculum. supplying your team with the lead and adequate training material. Master plan to cover a complete calendar year. Training and motivating your sales managers. Manager training and development. As crucial as training is for your salespeople, the emphasis for the development of your management team is equally important. Our manager training lessons were designed with the owners, GMs, and GSMs in mind. Similar to the training lessons, these lessons are pre-written, and many of them are accompanied with training videos. The lessons will also include the bullet point handouts ready to be printed for managers. Solving the problem of forecasting, sales performance reviews, and mentoring. Your sales managers and authorized personnel will have the ability to assist and guide their salespeople by accurately forecasting monthly, quarterly, and annual sales goals in detail with the use of our monthly performance review program. Sales performance reviews and mentoring. With the use of our program, all salespeople will be required to maintain a completed monthly performance review. This ensures that all salespeople are mentored on a minimum of at the very least a monthly basis. Your salespeople are automatically notified on a monthly basis to complete their individual goals. Their assigned mentors receive notifications for any missing or incomplete monthly goal settings for review regarding their designated salespeople. Once the assigned mentor reviews each salesperson's goals, they are then to schedule the monthly one-on-one performance review. This ensures quality time for both the manager and the salesperson to cover any and all situations and/or circumstances needed to discuss. By doing so with consistency, we allow the lines of communication to stay open and clear. Once the mentor completes the performance review, a report is made available for authorized personnel to review. Forecasting, sales performance reviews, and mentoring. Your managers and salespeople will have realistic opportunities to set their goals and projections. Each mentor and salesperson can look through the individual salesperson's history of production. This will allow real conversations regarding goal setting and future potentials. Your salespeople as individuals. Who are they? Are they promotable? Your salespeople will have options to update their timeline and personal information on their profile. Sales managers and authorized personnel will have the ability to make necessary notes on their profile regarding their status and progress. Hiring salespeople and retaining them. Turnover is an absurdly high rate with new hires in our business. The first thought we usually start with is hiring the best people possible, right? Any dealership may be able to hire the best possible candidates available, but if they are unable to train them correctly, it has become a lost cause. In most cases, if they fail, we fail. How many new salespeople does your dealership hire on a yearly basis? How many new salespeople make it? 1 out of 10? Maybe. How about your veteran sales floor? How do they perceive new hires? Do they embrace them openly, or are they a negative influence? Please be honest and ask yourself, what is all of this really costing you? Time, money, resources. We offer you solutions for this problem. How many new hire salespeople does your organization go through to find one good one? How much does just one new hired salesperson really cost your organization? How to hire salespeople and retain them. We have the guide on how to keep them. We have the blueprint on how to conduct and complete a thorough new hire interview process. We have also included an aptitude test for potential new hires, as well as scripts for your managers to follow when conducting an interview. We have a complete checklist for your managers to review when considering a new recruit. Once you do hire your potential candidates, we have the complete instructions on how to train them the right way over a 3-week period, getting them completely ready without disrupting your current sales floor. Taking your salespeople to ultimate levels. Our training programs involve out-of-the-box thinking towards networking in the open market. We offer the opportunity to open the minds of your salespeople for possible business opportunities outside of the direct dealership. Internet and social media help for your salespeople. Along with our dedicated internet and social media sales training, we also offer optional individual packages to enhance their networking potential. We have the resources in place to develop business social media accounts for your salespeople. Establish and controlling your dealership culture. 365 AST will allow your organization to take the steps in the right direction. We can help you establish the processes, procedures, and guidelines for training that will allow your company to grow and allow your dealership's culture to flourish. A productive and happy workplace makes all the difference in the world. We provide the map. All you have to do is follow the instructions. All we ask for is the commitment. If any organization is truly committed and bought into the idea for real change, we feel that we can help them break out of their usual cycles. We offer the ability to assist in the evaluation of all overall performances. Our goal is to raise the dealership's success to the highest potential levels possible. Find out more by visiting www.my365ast.com or by calling toll-free 885-MY365-AST. That's 855-693-6527. Visit us or call us today.